Are you curious about Lakewood Ranch but just don't know where to start? Whether you're planning on moving or dreaming of a second home, this video can be your ultimate guide. Join me for a map tour of one of the most sought-after communities in Florida, where I'll uncover each unique neighborhood and what makes each one of them so special. Now let's dive in. I'm Lorraine, and if you haven't been to my channel before, thanks for watching Living in Sarasota, where we cover everything from Sarasota to Bradenton to Lakewood Ranch and all the surrounding areas. So let's start out by telling you where Sarasota is. So if you look at a Florida map, you will see us on the southwest side of Florida, and we are on the coast, but Lakewood Ranch is in a little bit further. So I'm going to zoom in here and show you where downtown Sarasota is. And you'll see we're on the waterfront, and I'm going to follow Fruitville over to the east, and we're going to come past Interstate 75. When we do that, you're going to see on your left side a community called Windward. And Windward's a great community, and it has homes that are in the 400s that are villas and 500 and up for any other type of home. It's Neal Communities, which is a local builder in Sarasota, and they've been here for over 50 years. So they're a solid built home, and you can get some customization to them. This community does have some amenities, and as I just said, it's a great location if you want to get to the beaches, because you'll just come out of the neighborhood and make your way west on Fruitville, and you can get to Lido Key and Siesta Key really quick. So that's the best thing about that community. So now if we go a little bit north on what's called Lorraine Road, we're gonna go right into an area called Waterside Place. Waterside Place is very special. It's a brand new area that has almost like a main street. And that main street goes right along the water. This is a big lake that was formed by an old quarry. And that area, they have a Sunday market, and they also have, on the weekends, they have live music, there's restaurants, there's shopping. It's a great area to meet your friends, hang out by the water, and enjoy that. Even if you're not at the bay or the Gulf, you can still enjoy being on the water in Waterside Place. And Waterside Place actually has 9 different communities that surround it. So I'm going to talk about a few of them. We have Lakehouse Cove. Lakehouse Cove is a great community by Towns by Home. It's $1 million and up in the houses. Shoreview is also a great community, has some amenities, and those are in the $500,000, $600,000 range, so you can find a great house there. Now there also are exclusive areas like the Kingfisher Estates. That's a very small area. It's exclusive and custom homes. But then if we jump over Lorraine Road and we look at Wildblue and Shellstone, so Shellstone is homes by town, but some homes in there as well, and they're being built out right now. So Shellstone and Wildblue are connected, and they actually have an amenity center that they share that's going to be fabulous. It'll have pools and all kinds of pickleball and that kind of thing that the residents can take advantage of. And Wildblue is a luxury exclusive neighborhood. So if you're looking for something that's in the $2 million and up range, Wildblue would be for you. So they have several of the top luxury builders in Sarasota. So they have John Cannon Homes, Arthur Ruthenberg, they have Anchor Homes. So you have a lot of variety of luxury homes in that particular neighborhood. Now just north of that, you'll run into the Lake Club. The Lake Club is also stock home builders. They're very solid, luxury type builder, but they also have packages that you can choose from. So it makes it a little bit easier if you don't want to get into the customization. They already have a luxury home that you can choose from. And then to the right of that is the Isles. If you need a smaller price point, but you still want to stay in the luxury market, the Isles is a great place, around $800 and up, so you have some lower priced homes to choose from. So if we go north of there, you're going to see Del Webb Lakewood Ranch. Del Webb Lakewood Ranch is a 55 and up community. It has a very large amenity center, a lot of walking and trails and so forth. If you like activities, this is a great 55 and up community if you want to be involved and you want to get to know your neighbors. And then we have Country Club East, and we also have the Country Club, and those areas have been here, they're established. They have big established beautiful trees and foliage, and they also obviously offer golf and options there. So then you have Summerfield, Greenbrook, and Central Park, Harmony. These are all very established neighborhoods. They were some of the first neighborhoods that were in Lakewood Ranch before it exploded as it has. So those neighborhoods, if you're looking for something in the 400 and up range, and that's solid, that has weathered the storms, but also has beautiful trees and foliage, these might be neighborhoods that you want to look in. Some of the homes, because they're a little bit older, might need a little bit of updating, but then maybe you'll be able to get a better price point. Central Park, I want to mention, one of my favorites. It has a very large park in the middle of it with a couple dog parks. And so if you have dogs, this is a great neighborhood for you. Also, the kids can play on the playgrounds that are in the park. And then the really cool thing is right outside the gate is the elementary school. So a lot of the families there, you'll see them walking their kids to school, or you'll see them on golf carts going to school. So that's kind of a nice thing if you have a big family. And then we'll go over to Esplanade Golf and Country Club, another golf community. Now the one thing I want to mention is that if you are super into golf and you play a lot, these might be the neighborhoods for you because the golf is there. But the fees in these neighborhoods do reflect that. So be aware of that when you're looking in those neighborhoods. Now let's go over to Lorraine Lakes. Lorraine Lakes is a wonderful community. Again, has a lot of activities going on. They have a huge amenity center. It has pickleball courts outside, basketball courts. It has a huge playground. They have a couple swimming pools. They have a restaurant. Now be aware in Lorraine Lakes that you do have to pay per year a certain amount in the restaurant or spend in the restaurant. So just be aware of that. It's not a lot of money, but if you're not here all year round, you want to keep that in mind. Now inside their amenity center, they have a kids room, they have a gym, they have a video room with video games in it. They have an indoor basketball, which is really cool. So if you have a family, that might be a great one for you. Now let's go up to Star Farms. That's up northeast in Lakewood Ranch. And Star Farms has 4 amenity centers, one of which is a 55 and up for the villa section of Star Farms. And you can get homes in there starting in the 400s for the villas, and then they're 500 and 600 and up. And that neighborhood is a D.R. Horton neighborhood. And what they do is they actually build out the homes, and then you don't have a lot of customization that you can do, but you can do it afterwards. But you have the ability to get into a quick new build, which makes it nice. And then the amenity centers, there's one that has a tiki bar, and there's one that has a restaurant. So you have a ton of walking trails in this neighborhood. So this one has a ton of different activities. So if you're looking for activities, this might be the one for you. And the nice thing is the 55 and up has its own amenity center, so you can be quiet in your area if you'd like that too. So Sweetwater and Solera are also in the upper 400 and up. And then we have Cresswind. Cresswind is a Coulter home community. They built a strong home, and it is a 55 and up community. So we have a few of those to choose from. If you like a lot of activities and you want to get to know your neighbors, this would be a good one for you. Now, to the east of that, on the map, you're going to see 3 big yellow areas that indicate 3 new communities that are coming. The one that I know is already being sold is Del Webb Catalina. And the Del Webb Catalina has a lot to offer. They're going to have a 30,000 square foot amenity center, and they will have a restaurant and so many things. And this is also a 55 and up community, but it is being built now. You can go in and see the models, and you can start buying in that neighborhood. If you have questions and you want to start your search in Lakewood Ranch, please reach out to me and I'll get you details about any of these neighborhoods so that we can get you in the right home for your lifestyle.